Yeah.
So would you say you are a saver or a spender?
I believe, and I think this is also Darren's motto, you do not save for no purpose.
How do you go about planning for your family's finances?
So at a point in time when we were sailing, he was just freelancing, so he didn't even have a pay. But without the pay, that frees him, to take the holidays that he wants, right? To sail anytime he wanted to, right? Yeah. So it's like, a chicken and an egg. Do you want to sail? If you want to sail, then you cannot, you cannot leave your job. But if you want to have a stable job, then you cannot sail. So which one, right? Yeah. So I think, even though we had planned to, try to do this, I think it was also made available, this option was made available to sail as a family because we restructured some of our investments at that point in time, yeah. So by restructuring that, we were able to free up some sum of money to afford us that opportunity for us to, take the family and go sailing. But having said that, you have that vehicle now, but the expenses, you're going to be out of job for that period of that whole year. We were actually planning for the whole year. Darren once in an interview quoted that we actually needed about 100K to sustain. The 100K, what do we do? So we have to save, right? So we had to plan to get the savings in, and so I was very thankful that during that time, we also had a few commercials that came in and all that, did help. So now on hindsight, when we look back, I think there was one thing that we forgot to factor in. After coming back from that so-called, the hiatus, people didn't know that we were back already. So the jobs were not that many. We're like, okay, we should factor for a longer period. Yeah. So it was quite funny, but we managed to just take that holiday worry-free because we planned, we saved, and we got the funds that we wanted. And then after that, when we came back, it was when we needed to dip into the piggy bank again. I said, okay, cannot get jobs so soon yet. Yeah. So definitely, some planning has to be in place to ensure that you don't have to worry about, I still have to bill that. I need to come back to be faced with, and then with interest some more, that kind of thing. Yeah.
So would you say you are a saver or a spender?
I believe, and I think this is also Darren's motto, you do not save for no purpose. You save, but there must be a reason why you save, and that purpose will drive you to work even harder. Because if you just save for the sake of saving, then it gets very meaningless. Then you become very mechanical. Your life would just go on, working, and there is no greater purpose. One of the reasons why I did not go back to acting after I was so-called retrenched and I had my baby, and I had probably had enough time with them already after the maternity and all that, 3 months, that was given that time. One of the reasons why I thought, I wanted to have a change in terms of how I would like to see my life to be. Because frankly, if I had not been retrenched at a point in time, I think I would have just gone on with life as how other people would, I just take on my job, I just go back to my position, and I just make sure that, I fulfill my obligation as an employee of a company, right? But then I realized that, life is also about experiences.
Yes.
Yeah. And so that experience that, that whole journey afforded me really enriched it so much. Yeah. And so, so the same goes with money. You can earn, and then if you save, but you don't spend it or you don't use it for a greater purpose, then it is meaningless. Yeah.
I do agree. So when we save up for the money, it's just like a lot of people were thinking the rich, like for example, Warren Buffett, Charlie Munger, Bill Gates, one of the richest men on earth. Why do they need so much money? Frankly speaking, when we look back, their lifestyles are actually really simple. They don't live in big houses or castles or whatever. Yet, they save up all this money. At the end of the day, 99%, like Warren Buffett, goes to the Gates Foundation to do good for society. So at 91 years old, that's why I admire him. At 91 years old, he's still working and making money because he finds that I can still now contribute to the society. Yes, I'm making money. It's not for myself. It's because I can do good for the society. Just like also another actor, Chow Yun Fat. Yeah, and I love the way that he say things because he's one of the top actors in the whole of the Asia as well as maybe in the world, right? And he has lots of money, so he still take what we call the public transport. Yeah, and when people go to ask him, hey, how come you are not like? And he lives a very frugal lifestyle. So he said, well, I don't need all this. Then people would ask probably why you still continue to act and ask for this kind of maybe payout and so on. But to him, he's saying, oh, I'm just keeping this money for temporarily. In future, this money will go back to the society.
So I really believe that this was also a dream come true that is priceless, that money cannot buy. So when you equate that with what we gain in return, the money that we put in, all the savings and all that, it was put to good use, I felt. So at this stage in our life, we are also thinking about okay, now that the kids are up to a certain age already, we've taken care of them. So what is the next thing that we would want to then look forward to? That would be our retirement, correct? Yeah. So we want to retire comfortably and have that means to continue our dream to sail the world. Yeah. So our dream, okay, I'll share with you about our dream about what we're going to do with this. So right now the boat is not our home, correct? Not being our home. If it's going to sit in the marina, it's just going to be a liability. You're just going to have to pay for the berthing and the maintenance and all that. So we've converted into a business. So we're taking people out to charters, and that's why you're on board. Yeah. Thank you so much for the support. And then thereafter, when the kids are a little bit more older, what we intend to do is we're going to do a sailing trip, a sailing holiday on our own, but we're going to invite people on board. So people can get to sail together with us as paying passengers, right? And then we can just it just be a token. Frankly, we will not, because the cost can be quite a bit if you charge it on a per day basis. So just get friends or whoever might be interested, and then we just take them together on a sailing holiday together with us. Yeah, and then we will have we have peers as well to do this together with. Yeah, so Airbnb, think Airbnb on waters.
This is water B&B.
Yes.
Not Airbnb anymore. Maybe CB&B.
CB&B.
Yeah, ideas for you. Okay, Evelyn, last question for you, which I will be asking for all the women who's attending this interview is, what is wealth to you?
Well, a lot of people will think that wealth is about having valuable possessions, money, right? Yeah. For me, I think, more than that, it's about having life experiences, a fulfilling experience in your short time on earth. When your life is marked by all these things, all right? Especially, you have fulfilling experiences that you achieve by dreaming, by having aspirations, all right? I think, it just comes full circle to enable you to have that means and that motivation to go and pursue that monetary returns as well, and that valuable possessions, wealth, in what people know it to be, so that you can then continue to live it out. So it should not just be about money, like I said, it should not just be you save for no purpose, but you save it for a greater purpose, like having more experiences, and that will enrich you as a person.
Yeah, I do agree. Experiences, this is what we are having in life. Life is short, or life can be very long. It depends on how we live it, right? And every day in life is just all about experiences. And today, I would like to thank Evelyn for really giving us a different perspective of parenting, and also, I think most importantly, she has shared with us the importance of dare to dream. And today is a very special day for Evelyn. Not only she's here for the interview, but because today is her birthday! Yeah! Thank you for joining us today. Yes, today is the day of the filming and it's her actual birthday, okay? Yeah, we didn't make it up. So let's sing a birthday song for her. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to Evelyn. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you so much. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much. I'm going to blow the candles. Thank you. Okay. Woohoo!
因为我也不懂要切多少。
Thank
Happy
you.
birthday again.
Thanks. Yeah. Actually, I thought I should cut for you 啦，哈。
不用啦。
不用啦，
是给他们。
不要客气。
好 ，OK。
I really believe that we live only once, so we have to make the best out of the whole journey that we have on this world, in this world. And so I think that probably explains the reason why I've gone from singer to actress to host to I just want to try everything that there is available. And so homeschooling the children, sending them back to local school now, and then taking our children out on the sailing trip, and later on living out our dreams of really seeing the whole world. So really just pursue what you want to do, and for me I think it's really having all those experiences. So in a similar way, wealth is not just defined for me as having material possessions. I think it goes beyond that, and a person who's wealthy for me would then be a person who's not just having the financial means to support himself or herself and the family, but also having a lot of experiences, a wealth of experiences that he can share with future generations. And I think through all these experiences, there must be something that the person will learn and can then just share with people around him or his future generations. Yeah, and I think that is true wealth.